This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is open. Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio.
Two things. If I go to look for a friend, and I see the door is open and I hear no reaction, I'll go to the back. I'll go to the back. Cool. I feel if I see his door is slight open like this, I'm not gonna enter. Respectfully, I'm gonna call the cops and let them take care of it. I'm gonna call 911. Explain what's happening. Have them go in this house because let's say it's the worst that's happened to him, right? You walk in there, to save your friend. What if somebody already there waiting for you to go in? You know what I mean? Like, what if something bad would happen? Why would I walk in there knowing that I'm not gonna make it out with you at all? I'd rather get help. You can go and you can get. I'd rather get help and make sure that he's able to get out safely than whether we both are stuck together instead of one of us.
Antonio. Good. Toño, soy yo. Javier. Puta madre. Javier.
Was that noise a pew pew? Because if it was, oh my god, this dude just made himself known of he's in here, you know what I mean? I would have to go to the way, but like, if I walk in there and next thing I'm here is a pew pew, bro, after I just made this loud noise to try to get his attention and try and knock the door, I'm going out. I'm out of there. Antonio, too bad, too sad, bro, but I'm not trying to die. I'm trying to live, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna call the authorities, have them take care of this.
Hey.
Why are you still yelling, bro?
Hey, loco. Soy Javier, boludo. Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare. Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door, 7 feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. He comes here to look for his friend, Antonio, right? That's his name. Now, he gets no answer on the phone. We go to check out with him. He knocks him in the front door, calls him out. No response. Freeing the words, he goes in the backyard. He sees the door wide open or semi-open. He calls his name, knocks the door. Nobody responds. He goes in, and there's this door that jammed up when he tried to open it, right? And you're telling me that this door he's trying to open this whole time is the same part where his friend passed away? So to me, his friend is how would the door moving if, I have a lot of questions. I mean, there's answers directly of it, but I just don't believe how, what, and why, this whole time he was going back and forth with his friend? Or the soul of the friend is still wasn't ready to go? I'm not confused, I'm confused.
Is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
No. Why?
Mierda. La laucha.
Apparently you can go from
Hold up, yo.
Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. ¡Qué mierda! La linterna. ¿Qué pasó? ¡Qué mierda! ¡Ey! ¿Quién anda ahí? Mierda.
No. I'm going the other way. I'm leaving. Bye.
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí la concha de su madre? ¡Ey!
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside. A house without history.
That's
A family
pretty.
living in Kansas City, Missouri are away from home one night when their Nest security camera captures something truly bizarre. shadow-like figure about the height of a child can be seen moving from the upstairs bedroom. The figure doesn't appear to walk or run, but rather float at a high speed before it just disappears into thin air. A small childlike voice can be heard calling out, "Help." The family has never experienced anything paranormal before, so they have no idea just what this could be. The house was only built 15 years ago, and they've searched online, but they can't find any strange history about the house or land. So just what is this? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The uninvited guest. A family on Rote Island in Indonesia are gathered to celebrate a birthday when one of the guests captures something truly chilling on camera.
Semua suara kok. Masih sudah.
A strange uninvited guest can be seen looking into the window, watching the family as they celebrate. Now,
Now that is terrifying. If I notice somebody's face planted in my window that I could see its full details, ooh, that would be a big no-no. Like, builds like a whole cycle. Like, damn, that's crazy.
source will never know exactly what's going on here. So, tell me what you think. Cave Crisis. Alex Cantrell from the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas. But the cave is partially submerged in water, making it very difficult to enter and explore. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is not exactly anything paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real. It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic. Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself. Alright, so Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
Alright, who's got the oxygen meter? I don't see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now? So people won't be mad at me? So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, so we got the action adventure twins here helping us out. Because you guys were like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels,
Breathe on it a little bit.
Danger,
Danger, danger.
And it's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think
Better
it's
be.
gonna work too well if like the little intake
Yeah, that makes
clogs
sense.
water.
It's gonna be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
You asked for more ways to create.
Alright guys, we have made it out to the cave that's on the demolition ranch. Or off the ranch.
Wait, is it beeping already?
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told you.
So, you know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate
Probably not our
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might.
Get into it!
Already an air differ. Oh, God. A lot further. We're not even close.
As they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is when the exploration goes horribly wrong.
Really hard. Keep my head.
This is where we're at right now.
Yeah, this is intense.
I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah.
That makes me
heard that, yeah.
That makes me feel good because I was scared in here and I'm like, what if these guys just come in and they're like, oh, this will be skate.
Let's climb it. Yeah. No, this is a little rough.
Yeah.
I feel the rope on my foot. So much water in my ears.
Yeah, same. Oh, man.
Water in my eyes. Snorkel would be nice right about now.
Yeah.
I got so much water in my nose.
Good time. Good time.
Yeah, don't look for him.
Does it really go further?
Is he under?
Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that.
I can just barely hear right here.
So loud.
This is the waiting area.
I'm glad I didn't go in there and wait.
Are you going, Jacob?
Oh, he just bailed.
Oh my God! I'm coming out. All right, we'll back it out. Back it out. Come on out. Holy crap! You okay? Man, you look like a shark attack. Did you like shove me over in the water? I'm sorry, Alex.
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob is a little further ahead in a part of the cave that is so submerged that there's barely room to breathe. As he ducks under the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can, but he slams into Alex, dragging him underwater too. Luckily, the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal. And I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel gave me the heebie-jeebies. Now, you can watch this entire exciting cave exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Underground Explorers. Hiding under the bed. In another creepy video shared to TikTok without a source, a man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
Se escucha algo ahí abajo de la cama.
The man looks under his bed but sees nothing that could explain the mysterious thumping. But then a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed, and the video cuts. Now, I'm in no way claiming that this video is real, but it is definitely very creepy. And real or not, I'll leave that for you to decide. The haunted USS Salem. Seth Borden from the YouTube channel Seth and Chase, Josh from Exploring with Josh, and paranormal investigators Steve and Dylan from Haunted Nights joined together as they set out to investigate the many reports of paranormal encounters on board the historic Navy cruiser, the USS Salem. Although the USS Salem was never involved in any military combat, it was often used as an emergency relief ship and gave medical aid to horribly injured victims, both civilians and Navy crewmen. It is said that up to 400 people have died on the USS Salem throughout the years, including men, women, and children. Today, the Grand Historic Ship is preserved as a museum in Quincy, Massachusetts. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen or heard paranormal activity while on board the ship. The ship's caretaker, Don, explains to the group of investigators that one very active spirit on the USS Salem is that of an older sailor who they refer to as Chief.
And this is, I think, where the chief hangs out.
You think the chief is here?
Well, I think the chief hangs out in here now.
Okay. So you would say that like chief is the authoritative figure?
I would say the chief is the guardian of the ship. The chief is the man who is concerned with people disrespecting the ship and things of that nature. And when the pandemic first started and I started working at home, I let my hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
The guys decide to do an EVP session to try to communicate with the ghost known as the Chief. Their recorder captures some very disturbing responses.
Can you speak into this device in my hand with the blinking red light? That's what I just killed right after I just the whole hand.
We are a what?
We are something. Clear as day.
Yeah.
That's so vocal too. Yeah. Dude,
We are. Event. We are.
oh my
Crazy ever.
What is that last word?
Wild.
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah, we are.
We are alive. We are something.
Do we just sit there and try it one more time?
Yeah.
We.
Because now we've heard them, we can tell them that we can hear you. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
It's
Let's
right
bring it
there.
back. All right, I'm gonna do it again. We heard you say we are something. We can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself? We are what?
Can the chief come down here and talk to us?
Chief, if you're here watching us, can you tell us your name?
No.
Oh my god, it did it again.
Bro, I don't even want to film. Like, if this is.
Every question.
Oh my god.
Bro, I don't want to film.
Oh. Oh my god.
Bro, I don't want to film.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got some.
Yeah, I just gotta show you this.
I'm never one to like show off evidence like people until like we leave, but like I just want to show you this.
Yeah, we want like the raw
Yeah.
reaction to this.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
You've heard them get pissed off like this before?
The group believes that they might have made contact with the entity known as the Chief, and it seems that they have really pissed him off. Next, they investigate the mess hall, a large room that is said to be where the Chief appears the most. Using an Ovilus device and an EVP recorder, the group questions the spirits that haunt the ship. And this is when things get downright creepy.
Who's following us here? And why are you screaming?
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
That's way worse. Someone touch it?
My hair just got touched. I literally just felt my hair get
He said every time he came out here, he got his hair pulled when he had long hair.
My hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
If you saw it on camera, but I felt it. Holy shit.
That one might have got it.
Yeah, well, mind you.
Oh, good point. Flashlight's on.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone. With Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional-looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and intuitive editing features. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc. Or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim and scan. Ready to share? It's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everyone needs to start somewhere, and Riverside has the perfect tools to help you reach them, like live streaming or automated social clips using AI to create engagement on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Your podcast really is just a click away with Riverside. Just bring your idea, and we'll do the rest. Try it now. It's free.
Let me skip that real quick. I wanna skip this ad.
Helpless. Helpless. They're helpless. Oh, we're helpless.
Just like what happened to the ship's caretaker Don, something seems to touch Seth's hair. But that's not all they captured. Now, before this next clip, it should be mentioned
With just the hair grabbing itself, it's enough for me to be like, no, thank you, and I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
that the ghost of a young girl and her mother are also said to haunt the USS Salem. When the explorers review their footage, it seems like they might have encountered one of these spirits without even knowing.
Maybe we should.
Okay.
Alice.
Alice?
Alice?
A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Did you see it? If you watch closely, you can see a figure that looks like a girl in a long skirt walking in the background.
Alice.
Oh no.
Alice?
Alice? A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Alice?
Alice? A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
So did the group make contact with the chief? Or, well, did the chief make contact with Seth? And is this the ghost of one of the women who haunt the ship? I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channels Seth and Chase, Exploring with Josh, and Haunted Nights. The Waiting Room. Trixie Joy Velasco from Davao, Philippines is in the hospital giving birth to her daughter, while her fiancé Dave is waiting in an empty hospital ward nearby. While waiting, he sees something that sends a chill down his spine.
Yawa. Koresa. Anak kayo. What?
Nothing?
There's no one in the room, but as Dave looks under the bed, two legs can be seen standing at the other side of the room. He looks up, and again, there's
sir,
no
I'm
one
out of there. I'm gone.
Dave is pretty freaked out. So did he accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? Or just who or what do these legs belong to? Playtime is over. Lorelai Gonzalez from La Paz, Uruguay says that the 10-year-old daughter of one of her family members recorded a very creepy video while she was playing in her bedroom. The young girl is proudly showing off her brand new kitchen playset to the camera when suddenly she gets the scare of a lifetime.
Ahora tengo dos tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio.
Okay, cool. Let me go back.
Time.
Ahora tengo dos tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio. No sé si lo mostré al principio. Y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tener... Se me está cayendo todo. Perdón, se me está cayendo todo. Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales. Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita como fucsia. Huevo, ¿sí?
A creepy little doll seems to push over a plastic cup. The girl is a little confused but shrugs it off and continues showing her playset. Then the doll's arm lifts up and falls back down all on its own. The girl makes a run for it, flipping her camera and yelling for mama. According to Lorelai, the video was recorded years ago and the girl is now 14 years old. But she is still freaked out by this whole incident. They have no idea how the doll could have moved by itself, so this creepy recording remains a mystery to this day.
¿Sí?
Off the wall. 6 months ago, Reddit user AMRV5 moved into an old apartment along with her two roommates. Since then, posters, pictures, and basically anything they hang on their walls will frequently just fall to the floor for unknown reasons. This has happened so often that the three roommates are starting to get a bit freaked out. One night, Reddit user AMRV5 is all alone in her apartment. Something happens that is truly bizarre.
What the
A picture frame on the wall rocks back and forth on its.
Nah, that is the crazy. That's the craziest thing so far, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, I can't imagine if I was sitting in bed and I saw this happening, guys. But I will say though, I myself had already encountered like ghosts in my when I was a kid. So I have stories, like, stories that if I told you, you would never believe me. But I got people who were there where I was there, and I can vouch for what I'm saying. Oh, but this is just crazy. The fact that it's not, I mean, the thing is, for them, it's not the first time things had this happen. I guess for them, they said that their image, what do you call it, like the frame of the picture been falling multiple times, or it happened before, so they know this happens. But the chair moving at you, that's just creepy, bro. It makes it seem like somebody's sitting there and they're just turning and looking at you face to face, and you can't even see them, but they can see you. Like,
Then the desk chair slowly moves to face her. The video cuts out there because Reddit user AMRV5 is so terrified that she hurries off to the kitchen to wait for her roommates to come home. Now, after posting her video to Reddit, shocked viewers ask if there might be a more logical explanation. For example, maybe the air vent above the picture is simply causing a draft. So AMRV5 explains that her thermostat is set to turn the heat on at around 4 p.m. every day, and that this could possibly cause an air current. So the next day, just before 4 p.m., she grabs her phone and records the vent.
This is our vent test. We have about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're gonna see if that does anything to move the picture frame. The heat did not come on yet.
While waiting for the heat to come on, there's a loud bang at the door. When AMRV5 goes to check it out, she finds that a shoe has fallen down the steps. But then, another loud bang, this time from inside her apartment. She hurries back in and finds that the picture frame has fallen completely off the wall. So what do you think is going on here? Could Reddit user AMRV5's apartment actually be haunted? I leave it up to you to decide.
It's 100% haunted. 100%. We've seen it all. It's enough to believe it.
That Bad vibes. Popular Czech ghost hunter Danny Threeman from the YouTube channel TV Twix and his friend Dominic set out to investigate an old abandoned laboratory in the Czech Republic. The building is a source of controversy and tragedy, as unsuspecting employees of the laboratory were forced to undergo horrible experiments to test and study dangerous chemicals. In some cases, these chemicals were fatal. Now, years later, locals claim that the spirit of one of these employees still haunts the building, still afraid and still angry. It's around 4 a.m. when Danny and Dominic find a room with a single bed frame, possibly a bed that belonged to one of the lab employees. They activate their REM pod device and quickly realize that something is not quite right.
Já to zkusím položit na tu postel, víš co? Kámo, čekuj, ta postel vibruje, kde byl. Je to vidět? Ona se hejbe, kámo. Kámo, ten přístroj se úplně zbláznil, vole. A ono, kámo, vibruje celý ten rošt s tím přístrojem.
Yes.
Kámo, děláš
Kámo,
si
ta
prdel.
postel se hejbla. Vidíte to tam vzadu?
Ty píčo.
To volíme rovně, že jo?
Kámo, ona šla ke mně, vole.
Kámo.
Kamo. Ty král, OK, děkujeme za znamení. Takže víme, že jsi tady s náma. Máme odejít z této místnosti pryč a nechat ti tvůj klid? To ano, zkus se nám znovu projevit. Ty král, to si děláš prdel.
Vole, hej.
OK, děkujeme za znamení. My tedy tuto místnost opustíme. Necháme tě tady v klidu, nebudeme se ptát na další dotazy. Nevíme, kámo, co se tomu dotyčnému stalo, proč je tady. A jdeme odsaď do prdele, kámo. Ty píto! Kámo, to si děláš prdel, vole.
Kámo.
To šlo po mně, kde byl, kámo. Ty král,
No.
kámo, se
I'm being out of there.
na to.
The bed frame seems to vibrate, triggering the REM pod device. Then the bed suddenly moves toward Danny. The two investigators stay calm, but when the bed aggressively slides across the room, they just get out of there. After gathering their courage, they decide to investigate the building's laboratory. This lab was the site of many horrible experiments and tests that were conducted on the building's employees. Danny starts to ask questions to try to get a response from the paranormal presence in the building. For around 20 minutes or so, nothing much happens. But then things take a terrifying turn.
Jsi tu s námi, je tady nějaká duše, která by se chtěla projevit na nějakém z těch přístrojů. Jsme tady jenom kvůli vám, abyste nám ukázali, tu jste, a pak se samozřejmě zeptáme na nějaké otázky, proč tu jste. Ale jako upřímně nevím, přijeme, že už tady jsme asi 15-20 minut. Přístroje, zatím nic. Trošku jsme to tady přeorganizovali, tady byla lepší energie, ale...
Kámo, viděl jsi to?
Co?
Čum?
Neřekně se hejbe, kde byl.
Kámo, jo.
Je to vidět na tom videu, nebo ne?
Ne.
Lidi.
Kámo, asi jo. Já nevím, kámo.
A čum? Já, jakoby, i když to jako se zkusíme jako ustabilizovat, tak stejně se to jakoby trošičku jakoby hejbe, víš? Všim se z toho? Víš?
Jako ale vítr tady, kámo se to. Kámo.
To byla ta židla teď?
Jo, hej, viděli jste to lidi?
Kámo, co si to do s náma hraje, vole. Proje se nám, jestli si tady...
That's enough of a sign for me to get out of there. Like, they give us enough signs here so you can make your little video. Now it's time to get out of there. 'Cause I'm not staying right there after I just saw those two things happen. You know? And there's no wind because the windows are closed. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, sir.
Dotkni se těch přístrojů, zkus něco s něčím pohnout, něco posunout. Kámo, ta židle zase, vole.
Kámo. Hej, já bych si s tím dal...
Kámo, já bych šel do toho radši dál, vole.
Já taky, vole.
Kámo, čekuj. Já jste vidět lidi, a ta židle se fucking klá, kde byl.
Jde to vidět, kámo.
Kámo, ven tu kameru a natoč to zblízka.
Já to přiblížím, kámo.
Yes, nebo vidět, že fakt nikdo nic s ničím neděláme. Kámo, to je nějaký, vole, nějaký loophole, nebo
Já nechápu, jako jak si to může takhle hrát.
Kámo, víš, to je divný jak syně, když se tady hnuli věci, ale ty přístroje nic, vole, že?
A metal chain swings back and forth by itself. A chair moves and vibrates much like the bed frame they discovered earlier. But did you see it? Most
No.
terrifying of all, the strange translucent figure of a woman in a dress
No.
seems to walk across the hallway. The TV Twix team doesn't realize what their camera has captured, and even though they're freaked out by the bizarre movement of the chair, they continue to investigate, moving to a new location with an absolutely gruesome past: the incubator room. According to local legend, a man was tied up and tortured to death in the back of this room. As Danny is telling the story, things start to get weird.
Tím, že vlastně ho přivázali, linčovali jako svině, tamhle v tom zadním inkubátoru ho prostě normálně zavřeli, jo. A to je možná ta duše, protože když jsem o tom zrovna mluvil, jako že ho zavřeli, tak se nám to projevilo, jako že asi ano.
Ty vole.
Kámo, ty dveře toho inkubátoru, jak kde byl?
Nevíte to?
Co si děláš, prdel?
Kámo,
ten přístroj furt jede ten rempot. Co si děláš, prdel? Kámo, co se to tady děje, ty vole?
Co bylo?
Kámo, nevím, mně přijde, vole, že ten rempot jako by furt zvyšoval teplotu. Vzadu mi přijde, že se hejbe, kámo, to lano, vole. Vlastně mi to zdá.
Kámo, to taky...
Ne, možná už mám, kámo, fakt halucinace.
Ne, fakt, kámo, se hejbe asi, ale...
Myslíš? Kámo.
No, kámo.
Ty dveře,
Kámo, já
kámo.
pečím, vole.
Kámo, to si děláš pryč odsaď. Já zkusím, vole, z toho ekvipu ještě vyndat jeden vlastně jiný přístroj.
Kámo! Hej, kámo, já už jdu do prdele.
Takže jde se pohlat, teď viděl jsi to?
Jo, viděl jsem to, kámo.
Ty p***.
Hej, já už jdu do prdele.
Kámo, sedem na to.
A ty dveře ještě,
Jdu vzít
kámo.
ten přístroj,
Něco,
vole.
kámo. Hej.
Kámo, jdeme do prdele, odsaď do p***, vole!
Kámo, vole.
Ty si děláš prdel, kámo, se nám ještě v životě nepodařilo zachytit tohle.
The TV Twix guys have had enough. The two investigators grab their equipment and just head home. So did Danny and Dominic capture proof of the paranormal? Could this be the spirit of one of the employees that suffered horrible experiments here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The ghost in the garage.
We have got to the point.
This next creepy video was reposted to the internet without a source. Allegedly, a woman named Sarah is recording a video after she notices strange activity inside her neighbor's garage. What makes the footage so creepy is that her neighbors are not home. They're away on vacation, leaving both their home and garage completely empty. This is the video.
That is crazy.
A light flickers and something seems to quickly race back and forth inside the garage. Whatever it is then stops and peeks out at her, staring right at Sarah before quickly disappearing out of sight. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know exactly what's going on here. But whatever this is moves at a speed that's just a little too fast for a normal human being. So what do you think this is? Let me know. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications.
That is a crazy one. Real crazy one. Like, what do you do after that? You know, like, what do you do?